Good morning, everybody. Come on in. Guess who it is? Listen, I decided this morning I was just going to come to y'all live and remote because I had such a great evening last night and I got up with this bright idea this morning. So it's Saturday morning, so good Saturday morning. Hope you're having a God bless Saturday morning. Hope y'all tuned in to Tanya's video this morning. She did a tremendous, I got to watch it all the way through. But she did a really, really good talk this morning on liars. And she does that every Saturday morning. So I'm sure you all probably know, so I'm probably preaching to the choir, but I'll preach anyway. Be sure you tune in to Lady T Sensations and the Tanya Howell channel as well. The Flavor Train, of course. That's my baby girl. So please tune in. She has some good topics on, and it's a good way to start, get your weekend going so you can get that oomph, and then you go to church on Sunday and it'll take you on through the rest of the week. She does a super job with that. So with that being said, just want to say, hope y'all having a God bless Saturday morning. And y'all know it's unusual. So y'all getting a little unusual addition to my channel, because I normally just get on the stove and cook. But I just want to talk a little bit about friendship and relationships, because we've been talking about reconciliation and we haven't really gotten together and pull that together. So one thing that inspired me to do this morning is because of my hair. As you can see, my hair is a blonde again, like the way I like it. I had started out with it because y'all know I'm Susie Homemaker. I always try to do my own hair because I learned to do it many, many years ago. So anyway, I started out bleaching my hair about 3 weeks ago, and it was like a straw yellow color. And my hair is really, really hard to bleach because I guess I don't know what I'm really doing. I always have to bleach it at least 3 or 4 times before I get it right. So anyway, the day that I did my hair, I went to the Food Line, and to get something, I ran into one of my good friends that I had known since I've been here in Goldsboro, pretty much, about almost 30 years ago. But anyway, her name is Queenie. She's a beautician, but she's retired now. And so, beautician as she is, we talked and hugged, and I noticed that she was, kept looking at my hair. So I got so ticked. I said, she's looking at my hair. So she said, oh, you got your hair blonde again, because see, she dealt with me my hair about 10 years prior. So anyway, I said, well, yeah, I'm at it again, so whatever. And so she said, ooh, we need to get these highlights together and blah, blah, this and that and third. So I said, okay, so we need to get together. I said, well, what do you got that I can use? And she said, well, I don't know. She said, I just got done doing someone else's hair, because she goes to people's homes now to do hair, which is a blessing. Can you imagine that? It's such a blessing. So anyway, we talked about that a little bit. And so she said, well, I'll pull you some stuff together. I said, what you got out there in the truck now? And she went out to the truck, got me some stuff, gave it to me. She said, well, try this. This might bring some of the brassiness out. And it did. So anyway, we set up a time for her to come to my home, which was yesterday. She came and we ate a big old bowl of those beans that I cooked, those delightful pinto beans and turkey tails. She got here just in time for that, because I had already fixed them. So I told girl, look, we can do the hair later. Let's sit down and eat now. So of course we sat down and we had a good old bowl, had a good conversation. And like I said, she is such a blessing to the senior citizens around this area, including myself, because she's retired, but she continued to use her craft, to use that gift that God gave her. So she has people's homes that she'll go around to. And she don't have this great 500 people, but there are certain people that are not able to get out. That's the main point I'm trying to make. There are people that cannot get out to get to the salon. So she goes to their home, and she told me, at that particular time, she said, well, Peggy, I'll come to your house, because she shut her shop down. And so she did, and we had a beautiful, wonderful time. So anyway, this is what she did. My hair, I had so much hair around here, and what I do with my hair is I know how to put that sponge on and pack it all down, but it's, it's not even. And of course, a beautician touching it, she could feel them thick curls and lumps and things. So she said, yeah, we need to get that straightened out. We need to get that some shape to that. So now, beauticians like to cut. I mean, that's their forte. So I told her, I said, okay, Queen, we're going to do this hair. We're going to color it. I'm going to let you, take it down on the sides. I don't care. But my top, I want it to stay now. So she left it alone. But I think I must have nodded and she got it a little bit. So what I'm going to do is let this top just really grow because I want it really big because I want it like nice and curly. And the size, like I said, I'm not all that concerned. I don't want that man cut per se, but I like for still have a little pizzazz to it. So anyway, this is what she did. She got the color, pulled my color way beyond where it was. I want to go one more level to platinum, and so we'll do that in about a month. But I thank God for Queenie that she came by and she took care of my hair, and just many blessings to her and to her family. So but the next thing I want to talk about very briefly, because I got to get over here on the stove and get this breakfast finished up. Excuse me. Ooh, drink myself a hot cup of decaffeinated cinnamon coffee. Decaf cinnamon coffee. Some whole milk, because I'm trying to get my milk in, and I have to do the lactate whole milk, about a fourth of a cup of lactate whole milk, and the rest, the water and coffee. I put a little bit of agave syrup in there and 1 pack of stevia and half a teaspoon of cinnamon, and it is wonderful. I didn't put turmeric in it this morning. I think I'm out of turmeric, but anyway, I just want that cinnamon flavor this morning. That's good. Try it. The cinnamon almost makes it taste like it want to be hot chocolate, but it's wonderful. So anyway, what the other thing I want to talk about is I am so excited. I've been getting a lot of feedback from you all about the reconciliation aspect of my channel that I've been talking about for a few months. So glad for the ones of you who were able to, and if it's only one person, but I am so excited for whomever was able to go and reach out to those loved ones or those friends and reconcile some differences and get back together, or even to work on it. I even, myself, as much as I talk about it, as much as I do it, I had a situation where it wasn't like a real negative anything, but there was I needed to do some work on it. And God showed me that, and I did that work, and it has been so rewarding. Ooh, it made me want to just cry. But we can always improve things, especially when it comes to how people perceive things sometimes. May not always be how you perceive it. Because, see, I'm one of these type of people that what you see is what you get. I believe what you tell me until you say something different. So I tootle right along and act accordingly. But it's not always like that, because people don't always give you the whole truth about how they really feel about something. They'll tell you enough to sort of make it seem like not that anything is necessarily negative or malicious about it, but we don't always like to pull off the whole cover to see what's going on under there, because sometimes it may be embarrassing, it may make you feel less than or inferior, or you may be insecure, and I understand that, so I don't have a real issue with it. But when I recognize it, I thought, now Lord, you know what, I can do better. And that is exactly what I did. I did a little bit better, and it worked out beautifully. Could I do more? Yeah. So I'm going to work on doing even more. So hopefully in your relationships that you don't have, that it's not so difficult. But whatever you do in the right direction is good. It may not open up and happen the first time you try. Then you got to go back and pray about it and think about what you said, what they said, how they reacted. Was anything misunderstood? Because you see, the Word of God tells you, no matter what you're doing, and I think He means this in a conversation or in a back and forth or interchange with people, in all of your getting, get an understanding. You might hear me, you might see me, but until you understand me, it's going to be kind of difficult for us to sort of get on the same page. You might know all of this stuff, but if you don't understand what you know, then you not accomplish your goal. Okay, don't let me get off into that. Y'all reel me back in now, because I didn't come on to do an hour dissertation, because y'all know I could do one. But anyway, I just wanted to say briefly, thank you all for continuing to pray without ceasing for all things when we come together, when things happen around the country to different people about the weather, and now most recently about Kobe Bryant and his family and all those other people that perished in that helicopter. Please continue to pray, because that's going to be one of those things that is going to be felt for a long time, and it goes very, very deep because so many people are involved, and you got a person, and we know that God is no respecter of persons. Don't get me wrong, but you know that a person in the seat or at the level that Kobe Bryant was, give credit where credit is due, that his affiliations run very deep and long and wide. Because I'll venture to say he knew a few 100,000 people more than I do, and a few 100,000 people more know him than know me. So there are a lot of people involved. So we are praying for a very wide community throughout this world, throughout the United States, and throughout the state of California. So we're praying for a lot of people. So when we go to the Lord in prayer and ask God for relief and for that feeling of letting these people who are grieving, letting them know that God has them, and letting them know most of all that weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning. Help those who are hurting to be able to understand that, and to know that in the days to come it'll ease off, and then in days after that it might come back. Death is hard. It's hard. It's very hard. I dare say it. I've been there, so it's very difficult. And I'm not going to sit here and try to go through all that, because I'm about to start up now. That's why I don't like to get on front of this camera, because I'll get on these emotional things and get started to blubbering and might lose my little lipstick. But anyway, I just wanted to say that to you all, and thank you all so much for standing in the gap with me and for me as I've gone through my illnesses and getting through this rehab. I'm doing well with my cardio rehab. This is my second or third week now, I think, doing very well with it. My sciatic nerve problem or my osteoarthritis problem, it kind of gave me a little challenge, but I got my shot and I'm doing better with that. So I thank God that I'm on the mend, that I'm, his healing power is there through these doctors and nurses and these folk that deal with pain. I thank God for it's a long journey, and it's a journey that I'm up for. I'm going through the journey, y'all, and thank y'all for hanging in there with me on my channel to continue to watch and look out for the things that I'm able to get on there and post. Some days, if I'm hurting or don't feel well, it's hard to concentrate when you don't feel well or when you're in pain. Trust me. And if you ever been in sciatic nerve pain, you can't focus on nothing really but that, and try to get your prayer through. So anyway, I'm doing well though. Overall, I'm doing well. My spirits are always high, but my body might not be where my spirits are some days, but nonetheless, when I get the comments from you all and the feedback from you all, it uplifts me, same as it does with my family. Well, they stick close to me. Tanya and Tansy they think they can tell me what to do. Well, not really tell me, but whatever. But they do good. They are there. They tell me how to do it and when to do it, and some of it I listen to, and some of it, whatever. But anywho, I love my girls. I love my grandchildren. I love my sons, my daughters. I love my neighbors. All these people, my friends, Barb and Elsie, they've come around me, and they have just rallied, and they know when to come in, when to come out. They brought me food, words of wisdom, phone calls, all this good stuff, taking me here, there, and then at the same time I've been able to do my own stuff in between, which is important, to be able to do the things that you like to do, but then know what your limitations are. So Tony sent me a little note this morning with somebody doing a break dance and told me don't even try it. So anyway, but some days I feel like I can break dance because I just feel that good. But I know I really shouldn't. and I'm not gonna really try it that much, not that much, y'all. But anyway, I love y'all. I enjoy coming on cooking, like I said, in front of the camera. Like this is just not my forte, even though I can do it. I love to be on that stove because I know I'm going to produce something good to eat, because I'll be able to eat it, and anybody that walks through my door can sit down and partake as well. So I'm going to go over to the stove. I decided this morning I want pancakes, but I don't have any pancake mix. And I thought I haven't made pancake mix lately, so let me just try to make some pancake mix. Hang on one second, y'all. Sorry about that, but y'all know me. If my phone rings, I'm going to answer it, because I never know if it's one of my kids or friends or somebody might need something important. Anyway, excuse me. I'm going to go over here to the side over by the stove. And I'm going to go ahead and put this pancake mix together. We're going to see what these pancakes taste like. So listen, y'all. Again, just thank y'all so much. Love y'all straight from my heart. Love y'all for everything. All the well wishes, all the gifts I've received over time, and all of my seasoning. Lord, that seasoning. I can't say enough about that seasoning. Hold on just one sec. I had to do something off to the side. But for Team Gadesia, thank y'all for that seasoning. I try to put it on everything, and I'm pinching off of it, and I'm loving that seasoning. Oh, and my new one of my new subscribers, she's one of the seasoned saints. Lee, thank you so much for your comments. Continue to stay in contact. Just thank y'all for everything that you do and say through the comments. So let's get over here to the stove, and we're going to do those flour and cornmeal pancakes. So thanks again. I'll see you on the flip side.
What you say?
Okay, here we go. As promised, I'm getting ready to do these. I got a couple sausages going on. I had to cook a couple more sausages. I'm going to go ahead. I am going to put an egg in these pancakes. Okay. And I'm going to put them on the NutriBullet. I'm going to put about maybe that much milk, which is about, let's see, about a good half a cup of milk. And I'm going to go ahead and pour in my half a cup of Jiffy cornbread mix. Okay, I'm going to put in, and we have to see the consistency. I'm going to put in and I may have to add some more flour, because I'm going to put it on the NutriBullet and let it make sure everything gets whipped up in there really good. Yeah, I know I'm gonna have to add some more. So what I'm gonna do right at this point is go ahead and that was a half cup of flour that I already put in there. I'm gonna put about another fourth of a cup in there. I'm gonna go ahead and put it on the NutriBullet and see what happens. Okay. So I don't know if I can get it out here. Oops. I upset the apple cart, y'all. As usual. As per usual. We'll go ahead and put this down in there. And this is about 2 cups of mix. This little thing will hold 2 cups of mix. I'm gonna do this. Okay. I'm not gonna whip it too much. So this is going to be my pancake batter, okay? It's a little too thin. So what I'm going to do, I know I'm going to have to put some more flour in. Start out about a half a cup more. You know, as pancake batter sits, it'll thicken. I don't like real thick batter. I'm just going to mix that in. It's almost perfect, y'all. And I got to get me a little bit of brown sugar going in there. And I think we're going to be okay right where we are. So remember, This is, especially if it turns out well, this is how you make a little, and I know a lot of y'all might already know how to do this. And I certainly do. I'm just wanting to do a little bit different. Back in the day, honey, I've made pancake mix like this many times, but it just is so convenient, and the pancake mix that's already made is so good these days. You don't even have to go through all of this to get pancake mix, because the ready-made mix is wonderful. So, let's go ahead and get these sausage out of this pan. Mission accomplished on the sausage. So, I think what I'm going to do is, y'all hold on for me one sec. Okay, these pancakes are cooking nicely. I did a little small sample one, nice and brown. Oh, they're going to be good with these sausage. So hold on just a minute and we'll get them plated. Okay, y'all, there it is, my homemade pancake batter mix. I went ahead and fried a couple of, we used to call them whole fried eggs. A couple pieces of sausage, going to put some syrup on that. That stands this plate. And I'm going to get mine. There's mine. I ain't getting but one, y'all. One each. You might get a couple eggs. But the pancakes and sausage, I can only have one. So anyway, thank y'all so much for tuning in and helping me to cook this nice little quick breakfast. Love y'all so much. And until I decide to cook again, which will be tomorrow on the flavor train, I may cook something this evening. I don't know if I'm going to cook this evening or not. I don't going to have enough of those beans left over, but I don't think so. I don't know. We might do a sandwich or something later on this afternoon. So anyway, thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for continuing to pray without ceasing. Thank y'all for your comments and your well wishes and your love that you send my way. So until I cook again, I want to say love you guys. Keep those prayers going up so the blessings will continue to come down. Keep reconciling those relationships. And until I cook again, toodaloo. Love you guys.